Okay. Well, we got one person, or is it me? I think it's me. Two people, right? Okay, we've got one person, or is it me? I think it's me. So, Icy Gamer. Okay, now we're cooking. I was a bit worried there, I've got to say. Broads, is that you? It is, isn't it? The main man. How are you? We're up to 7. There is another... I think I've done the schoolboy error of putting 2 streams up. So you might need to let people know what's happened, if that's all right. Right, we're up to 7. Iceman! Claire and Annie! Hello! We're just going to wait a bit longer because it's uploaded 2 streams by accident, and half the people are on one. And other people are on the other. Hi, Darren. Ian. There we go. Right. They're rolling in now. How are we all doing? All right? Hopefully everybody's able to use the chat feature, because you're going to need it for the bonus rounds. Yeah, it does, Katie, because one of them's not working and one of them is. Hey, Jack. I think my chat's slightly quicker as well now, so it should everything should load up a bit quicker. I'm just going to go on Facebook and put it in the group. We're on 16. That is a fair few. So, what have we all been up to today? I'll just wait for a few more. Hello, Dave. How are you? Oh, how am I going to change that? The pit. I don't know if you can see this. The picture is just. It looks a bit rude, but it's my hand reaching for the camera. That is what is welcoming people to the stream. My hand in a funny position. Nick, hello. How are you? Ollie, you right? Okay. We're starting to get the hardcore arrive now. Cheers, everybody. So, first off, no, it's not Prosecco. It's Brewdog Lost Lager. And I've got another 3 loaded right here, ready for the rest. So, I'll just do one more post on the Facebook, and then we'll start reading stuff out. Okay. Have you collected that, Nick? Is it like a go and pick it up? My parents' local does the same. As you know, we're quite near the Arkles Brewery here, and they've been selling pub in a box, and you pay, I think it's £30, and you get a 5 litre keg of whichever beer's on. I think it's Hopperation at the moment, and you get 2 cans of gin and tonic, a massive packet of crisps, and a pub quiz. I haven't got one yet though, so I might have to invest in one. The only people that I haven't seen yet that are normally here are Spack, Claire, and Shads and Joe. I don't know if they're here though. If you are here and you haven't commented yet, make sure you comment so that I know you're playing, and I know you're here, if that's all right. Oh yeah. So, for those of you that were here last week, I was sporting a much longer mane than this, and we raised Broads. I think Broads is still here in the chat, but we got past the £100 target. We doubled it, in fact, and basically the agreement was that Sophie would cut my hair, and it was all going well until this happened. I don't know if you can see that very well, but basically she forgot to put the clipper head on top, and she just went for a full shave without the grade thing, whatever it's called. There are some hairdressers on. Sal's here. Right. And the back. There's a few people that have come and gone. Right, so whilst we're still waiting for people, there's a couple of new faces here. So I'm just going to run you through how it happened. We've got 4 question rounds. I thought Alfie had just woken up then. Laura! And the right, okay. Now it's a party. Right, so we've got 4 question rounds. That's the This Week round, the General Knowledge round, the Connections round, and the Top 5 round. We have 2 picture rounds. One is normal pictures, and also we have an emoji round. So we've done football teams, we've done films, we've done bands, and this week it's TV programmes. It's the emoji quiz. And we also have 3 bonus rounds, and they have started to become quite legendary because the bonus round is played out on this magnificent specimen behind me, the marble run. Okay, so what happens in the bonus rounds is I'll read out the start to a song. The first 4 people that come back with the right song or artist go into the bonus round, and you can then win a prize from our showcase, which is over here. We got some good prizes this week. The bottle cutter surprisingly didn't go last week, so that's still up for grabs. But we've got some other stuff as well. The bottle of wine, by the way, doesn't have any wine in it. It's for the show. It's to indicate that if you win the quiz, you will win an actual bottle of wine, not an empty bottle. So there we go. Right, what we'll do... yes, it's on charge. Yeah, it's plugged in. Right, what we'll do... I'll just ask you all, if you just all want to give me your team name, I'll write them all down. And what we do is we play on the honour system, so you just tot up your marks and then tell me how many you've got at the end, and the winner gets the wine, which will be safely delivered at some point. I don't know when. Probably Christmas, I expect. Maybe even later. Maybe next Christmas. So we've got... Blimey. So we got... Cunning Stunts, of course we have. Real Madrid. No, Ollie, don't worry. it's safe, mate. It's still got it's still in the packaging. You're all good. Don't worry about that. I've given 2 bottles of gin away, actually. Probably a bit too generous. The Ancients. Hello, Adam. Little KTB, of course. Outlanders. Annie. I tell you what. Me and Safe have started it again. Well, I didn't watch the first one, but blimey, what a show. Goodness me. Tub shit. Right. Is it actually yourself though, Sal? Is Ollie with you? Rate up arse. Of course. I think you've spelt that differently every week. Rate up arse. Now, fat kids always win a season. I'm going to put it as fat kids for short. Yeah, sorry, Sam. I'll put you down as Sam. Jasper's Corner. Right, so we've got Cunning Stunts, Real El Madrid, Wuhan Clan, The Ancients, Little KTB, Outlander, The Outlanders, Big Fact Hunt, Tub, SHIT, It's Myself, Rate Up Arse, Fat Kids Always Win at Seesaw, Jasper's Corner. Is there anybody that's on that hasn't done a team name yet? We'll give it a minute and then we'll get cracking. Right, so whilst you're coming up with your names... Oh, Ian, yeah. Now, talking of Ian, through no fault of our own, me and Beam Triker, or Ian, have fallen into an every other week sort of situation. So I do the quiz every other Saturday. Ian does a fantastic video race night every Saturday. I think it's at 7 or is it 8 o'clock, Ian? You'll have to remind us. That's on his YouTube page. And if you wouldn't mind putting the link up for that. But if you want to get involved, last week it was £15, I think, £1 a race. And it's a brilliant night. It's really good fun. And again, it's on YouTube, but you know, there's Grand Nationals, jump races, all sorts of stuff. It's really good fun. So if Ian doesn't mind putting the link in, that'd be terrific. The second thing, hopefully, it's working on my screen, but there should be a really clever link up here. Now that's our both myself and Beam Triker's official stream charities. If you want to click on the link, now obviously I appreciate a lot of you have already given a lot of money already, so I really appreciate that. But if anybody that's new to the stream, what we do is we basically say, look, what you'd normally pay to enter a pub quiz in a pub, or what you perhaps normally buy for a drink in a pub. If you've got your drinks at home, maybe if you could donate the price of that to the cause, that'd be fantastic. So if you want to do that, the link is up there. Why am I doing that? That's not helping. God, never work in TV, Tom. Just going along there. All right. There is a detailed background on the charity, but basically my little cousin Braids, he is on the stream, I think. He suffers from cerebral palsy. Now, his operation that he's had, or has he had it? Have you had it, Braids, or is it happening? Has been done on the NHS, so that's fine. But they're raising money for the rehabilitation following that, because the NHS aren't covering that. So all the rehabilitation, so all of the hard work that's already been done needs to continue in rehabilitation. So if you have a look at the the write-up. It's in a bit more detail, but basically it's to help pay for the rehab. I think we've raised, I think it's over 4,000 now that's been raised by everybody and various other fundraising schemes. So we're doing really well. But you can pop on and have a look. Not yet. Okay, Brace, no probs. Right, lovely. Okay, I think everybody's here and I think everyone's ready. So we'll get cracking. Now we always start with the this week round, and I'm thinking this could be the last week we do this because I'm really, really running out of stuff that happens in a week. So we'll see what happens next week. So there's 5 questions in this round, so get your pen and paper ready. Oh, Three Musketeers, Sam, sorry, I missed that. I sent the link to my gran. There's every chance she hasn't worked out how to do it. There's every chance she could be watching, shouting at the screen, going, "My name's the Elgar Society," or something like that. But don't worry, Gran, you can still play along anyway, and then just if you can hear me, I don't know if you can hear me, but if so, you can join in anyway. You can send me your score later. Yeah, and Jan as well. Nan hasn't got a team yet, she only just arrived. Oh, okay. I can't remember. Hers is normally the same each week, and I can't remember. Never mind, I'll just put Jan. Right, here we go. This week, 5 questions in this round. All questions from this week. Okay, so here is question 1. Which Premier League footballer was burgled at knife point in his own home this week? Sorry, Annie and David. I think that's the last football question. Yeah. So, question 1. Which Premier League footballer was burgled at knife point in his own home this week? Ali, nailed it. Jantha, of course. How did I forget? I do forget a lot of this, to be honest with you. I wonder why that is. As we're on YouTube, I'm going to give Brewdog a plug, just in case they want to send me some free stuff. I'm drinking all your beers tonight, Brewdog. Thank you very much. They're very nice. Right, question 2. Which pioneer of rock and roll, known for hits including Long Tall Sally and Tutti Frutti, died at the age of 87 this week? You're right, Annie. Is that question marks for because it's football, or are you stuck? Number 2. Which pioneer of rock and roll, known for hits including Long Tall Sally and Tutti Frutti, died at the age of 87 this week? Yummy. Okay. Number 3. This is especially for our Canadians in the room. A Canadian man had his $500,000 debt written off by the Quebec Court of Appeal this week after losing a wager in a game that was described as requiring only skill or bodily exertion on the part of the parties. What was the game? So basically, what I should have just done is a bloke lost $500,000 playing what game this week? But he's had his debt written off. So you just have to name the game. Yeah, Nick. I've got this. I thought this was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the Co-op, but sometimes they do not bad deals. And I've got 8 cans for £9. I thought that was really good. I know they're only the 330 ones, but yeah, I've got Punk, there's a lager here, Dead Pony Club, and just their pale ale. But yeah, really nice. Sorry, yeah, so number 3, I'll read it out again. A Canadian man basically had his $500,000 debt written off by the Quebec Court of Appeal this week. He lost a wager in a game, right? And you just have to tell me what the game is. The quote from the court was, "You only require skill or bodily exertion on the part of the parties." So what was the game? It's not very well written, that. Basically, which playground game did a guy lose $500,000 at and then had his debt written off, basically? Well, I mean, if there's evidence that if there's evidence that I'm running out of this week questions and I've dipped into the week before, this could be the last outing of this week. That could be it. Good question, Claire or Chris. I think they are massively overly priced for pretty naff stuff, apart from beer deals. True. Oh, here we'd flipping go. Right, okay. But he is technically a Canadian man, isn't he? So there we go. Right, question 4. Oh. Hathor Bjornsson, who plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones, set a new deadlift world record this week. How much did he lift? I'll show you what a deadlift is. So imagine there's weights on the end of here. You just have to lift it up and hold it like that. And he's got weights on both ends. That's a deadlift. I'll accept the answer in kilograms or pounds. And you can be 20 kilograms either side to get the point. He's French Canadian, right. Oh, JS, hello. How are you? I'm not doing it again. Yes. That's a good clue, Ollie, because it's Eddie Hall's record that he broke. So, answering kilograms or pounds, you can be 10 kilograms either side, or £10 either side to get the point. Right. Do you know what? I've written some really difficult to pronounce names this week. Mwaka Mudenda was remotely introduced as a new presenter of which BBC TV show this week? And for those of you that were here last week, I checked once, I checked twice, and I checked again. It's definitely on BBC. And it's not Coronation Street. What was fake, Ollie? The boxing match or the lift? I hope it wasn't the lift, otherwise it's a void question. So number 5, Mwaka Mudenda was remotely introduced as a new presenter of which BBC TV show this week? The lift was fake. Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's just pretend it happened anyway then. Right. Does anybody want any... Oh, the boxing match was fake. Right. Oh, I see. So he did lift it though, but it wasn't an official world record. It doesn't matter. Right, does anybody want any repeated? Please don't ask to repeat question 3. But if we're all ready... we'll read the answers out for question 1. So you might be playing against each other at home, in which case swap papers. No, Ali, you can't. And or just mark your own. Okay. So the answer to question 1: the Premier League footballer who was burgled at knife point in his own home this week was Dele Alli of Tottenham fame. Okay. Number 2 was which pioneer of rock and roll, known for his hits including Long Tall Sally and Tutti Frutti, died at the age of 87 this week? It was Little Richard. Legend. The Canadian man in £500,000 worth of debt, losing at a game. The game was rock, paper, scissors. So this French-Canadian guy lost a game of rock, paper, scissors and wagered $500,000, but the court writ it off because they thought it was ridiculous. So the guy that we've been talking about, Hafthor Bjornsson, he lifted 501 kilograms or 1,104 pounds. I don't know what that is in stone and pounds, but okay, so if you're 10 either side on both, you can have a point. If you're absolutely spot on, if you got 1,104 pounds or if you got 501 kilograms, you get 2 points. Excuse me. And number 5, Mwaka Mudenda was remotely introduced as a new presenter of which BBC TV show this week? It was Blue Peter. Did I say 20? All right, if you're 20 either side on that number 4 question, you can have a point. I'm in generous mood tonight. Feeling in generous mood. Russ, you got the weight right. Fair play. So 6 out of 5. Brilliant. 0, Katie. You don't know who Little Richard is? Crikey. Right. Don't worry, I've got a feeling, Katie, you're going to come back with the emoji round this week, and I reckon you'll be alright on the bands as well. Right, so next up, we've got... should we do that one next? No, we normally do connections next, don't we? Right, so round 2 is the connections round, okay? So those of you that normally play know how this works. For those of you that are new, there's 5 questions in this round. The first 4, they're all sort of general knowledge questions, but they all have an answer that have a connection of some description. Hello, Jill, you right? Now, question 5 is what connects the last 4 answers? Okay. So, last week we had... I'm just trying to think of what we did last week now. Oh, yeah, so there was an answer that was York. There was an answer that was Jersey. And the connection was, if you put new in front of all the answers, it's an American state. So, 4 questions, write your answers down, or as many as you can, and then all of the answers will have a connection, and that's what you need to write in for number 5. All right? Okay. So, question 1. In North America, they search for Waldo, but how is he known in the UK? So, question 1. In North America, they search for Waldo, which is W-A-L-D-O. But how is he known in the UK? Okay. Please tell me you got that one, Katie. Number 2. Which Roman hero and god was known for his 12 labours, which include slaying the Nemean lion and capturing the Cretan bull or Cretan bull? Yes, off the mark, mate. Yes. Sorry for any of my pronunciations. So question 2, which Roman hero and god was known for his 12 labours, which include slaying the Nemean lion and capturing the Cretan bull or Cretan bull? That was number 2. Number 3, which sprinter still holds the 100 metre and 200 metre men's world records? Which sprinter still holds the 100 metre and 200 metre men's world records? That's number 3. Number 4, the land of the free and the home of the what is the last line of the USA national anthem? So number 4, the land of the free and the home of the what is the last line of the USA national anthem? You just have to put the words that's the last line of the national anthem. Yes, Sal. Now, if you've got 4 answers, you should hopefully be able to find a link for all of those. And even if you've got 2 or 3, you might be able to have a stab at it. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to have a think. What's everybody drinking? Jill, I'll tell you what I'll do, Jill. Whilst everybody's trying to think of their connections, I'm going to read you out round 1 really quickly. Are you ready there, Jill? Beer, Vino Rosso. Water. Tea. Gin. Phone a friend. Coffee. Irish coffee? No, don't say it in there, Ollie. Write it down. Ah, right. So you got the pub delivered then, Chris? So it's 3B, was it? Not bad. Doom Bar. It's always Doom Bar. Hopping Hair, Yorkshire Gold. Have you run out of your Brushmaker's beer yet, Dad? Stella? A local amber. Is that a beer or a go, Ali? Or don't tell Alex. 7 Up. Retro. Nice. Jill, let me know when you're ready. Gin. What gin? Very important. If it's a coloured gin, tip it down the sink. Cherries and berries. The thing is, the reason I really like gin is because of the nice bitter taste of it. But they're all so sweet now. I'm not a massive fan of them. It's boomed, hasn't it? Right, Jill, I'll go through them really quickly. So number 1 was, which Premier League footballer was burgled at knife point in his own home this week? That's number 1. Duff Cobb. Brewed for the Red Lion. Sessiony, Nick. Very nice. Number 2, Jill. Which pioneer of rock and roll, known for his hits including Long Tall Sally and Tutti Frutti, died at the age of 87 this week? That's number 2. I've got to read number 3 again now, haven't I? Number 3, Jill, was basically a French-Canadian fella lost $500,000 playing a playground game this week. What was the game? Number 4, Jill. Hafthor Bjornsson, who plays the Mountain in Game of Thrones, set a new deadlift world record this week. How much did he lift? That can be in kilograms or pounds. Now, as Jill hasn't seen it, I'm going to have to show you the deadlift again, aren't I? This is a deadlift, Jill. So go on the floor like that. And they just have to stand up and hold it like that. Like that. Just like that. And number 5 was Mwaka Madenda was remotely introduced as a new presenter of which BBC TV show this week? Mwaka Madenda was remotely introduced as a new presenter of which BBC TV show this week? Mate, that's not the pool cue, but there's a pool cue up for grabs tonight. What? Whilst everyone's watching, would you mind liking the video and subscribing, if you don't mind? That'd be great. Thank you. You must have got number 2, Jill. Surely. Right, let's do the connections answers then. So, number 1. In North America, they searched for Waldo, but how is he known in the UK? Wally. Where's Wally? Or where's Waldo? Thanks, everybody. Number 2, the Roman hero and god who was known for his 12 labours, which include slaying the Nemean lion and capturing the Cretan bull, was Hercules. You might already have it. Number 3, which sprinter still holds the men's 100 and 200 metre world records? That is Usain Bolt. Number 4, the land of the free and the home of the brave is the last line of the USA national anthem. I'm not going to sing it. Now, so you should have Wally, Hercules, Usain Bolt and Brave. Anybody want to... Actually, no, I'll just read it out. The connection is Disney films. So Wall-E, or even though it's spelt differently, is Wall-E, obviously. Hercules, Bolt is one, and Brave as well is a Disney film. Nicely done. What did you get? Yeah, I thought there'd be a few 5s with that one. Yes, Katie. See, I told you you'd be back with the connections round. Back with a bang. Yeah. Jan, all those grandkids and you got one? Blimey. Well, mind you, the questions aren't about Disney, are they? So that's neither here nor there. Annie, I've got a feeling that you guys might have got 4 out of 4 on the questions, but may not have necessarily got the connection. Because obviously, when our generation was watching Disney, there weren't any Pixar films or anything there, apart from Hercules. Okay. The moment most of you are here for. It's time for our first bonus round. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to our course. Oh my goodness, I've not lit the plank of fire. So, this is the marble run. So what will happen is 4 of you will qualify for this bonus round. And this is the course. Down here, into the bottleneck, round the whirly thing, down the ironing board. I've never used an ironing board so much this week as I have in my life, I don't think. Now, just imagine those are on fire in a minute. That is the drama. And then you come into the legendary plank of death in the end, and it's the first marble into the triangle. I have to confirm that even if your marble crosses the line first, but it doesn't land in the triangle, it is disqualified. The bottleneck's been fixed, yeah. There we go. Sorted. Okay. So, okay. What I'll do is I'm actually going to read out the general knowledge round first, and then whilst you're thinking of your answers, I'm going to go and set light to the marble run. Darren, that's 3 pints now. There's every chance that could happen. Every chance. Okay, so we'll go on to general knowledge. I've got a wet tea towel. You know when Nan used to do the chips, she always had a wet tea towel next to her. That's what I've got. So we'll come to the bonus round in a minute. Yeah, I probably should do. No. There's more drama if there's more drama, isn't there? If there's nothing to put the fire out. And I mean, if I'm just looking behind me, where the fire is, it's right next to curtains. There's a pretty fluffy rug here. What a way to go. What a way to go. Killed by your own marble run that you set fire to. Right. So we'll do general knowledge first. Not many people will get that, Claire, I don't think. During our family quiz last week, a house in our village caught fire. Were they doing marble runs? Do you need 999 on speed dial? It's quite quick to dial that. Definitely get water. Mum's worried. There's every chance I'll get a phone call. Sophie will kill you. Doesn't matter, I'll be dead, Annie. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Not a problem. I'll just better get Alfie out first. Right. General knowledge. There's 5 questions in this round. Here we go. What is the longest river in the United Kingdom? Jesus. Who uses an oil-fired heating tank in a marble run? Mad. Russ, Alfie absolutely loved your session today. Absolutely loved it. Not yours personally, but the rugby top session. He loved it. Yeah. Which one is it? Or is it the River Itchen? 7 Thames. It's one of the two, isn't it? Which one is it? I know you're all thinking it's either one of those, so I can tell you there's 7 kilometres in it. So that's number 1. Number 2. What is Postman Pat's surname? Normally there's 4 choices for fastest finger. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's probably a bit of confusion because of the... I said it was going to be a bonus round and then we cancelled it. That's right. It's normally lyrics for the bonus. Yeah, sorry, Claire. I've done you there. No, it is quiz, Dave. It is quiz. This is the general knowledge round. So number 2 was, what is Postman Pat's surname? Number 3, excluding Band Aid, who were the last band to play on stage at Wembley at the 1985 Live Aid concert? There were soloists after these guys, but who were the last band to play in the set list? Band Aid were the last, but we're not including them. Okay, number 4. The flag of the USA has the most stars on it of any other flag in the world. Country's flag. Most stars. But which country's flag has the second highest number of stars? So the flag of the USA has the most stars on it. It's got 50. But which country's flag has the second highest number of stars on it? Chris, I know you're a flag lover. You like your flags. You're good at your flags. Sorry, Annie. There is another football question. Sorry. This is guessable, though. Number 5. Which football team have won the most FA Cups in the competition's history? Which football team have won the most FA Cups in the competition's history? Does anybody want any repeated before I go and set up the plank of death? Cake or death? Number 4, Russ. So the United States flag has the most amount of stars on the flag. But which country's flag has the second highest number of stars on it? Three, Shads. Excluding Band Aid, who were the last band or group to play on stage at the 1985 Live Aid concert at Wembley Stadium? I say Wembley Stadium because there were... How many were there going on? There were 2 or 3, weren't there? Maybe even more than that going on at the same time. But the Wembley one, the proper one, who were the last band to play? Band Aid. There were soloists after them, so it's the group. I know soloists have a band, but you know what I mean. Like Liam Gallagher has a band, but Oasis is the band, if you know what I mean. Or BDI. Right. Okay. You've got 1 minute of thinking time whilst I set light to this lot. Now, the common theme of this quiz is me losing things. I've already lost the matches. How can you lose a box of matches? They were right there. Found him! I found him there next to the back door key. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's not quite as intimidating and scary as I perceived it to be. It just looks like a nice... It looks like a nice remembrance service over there. Nothing to worry about, guys. Right. Okay, so the answers to the general knowledge round. Yeah, Alfie, where's the matches? Yeah. Okay, so what is the longest river in the UK? Was it the Severn? Was it the Thames? It's the river. Put what you think it was in the chat. I'm interested. Because we know it's either the Thames or the Severn. What do you reckon? So Sam has said the Thames. DW, Dave's wife, has said the Thames. Laura said the Thames. Jan said the Thames. You're all wrong. It's the Severn. The River Severn is the longest river in the UK by 7 kilometres. Okay, number 2. What is Postman Pat's surname? Excuse me. It's Pat Clifton. Pat Clifton. Number 3, excluding Band Aid, who were the last band to play on stage at the 1985 Live Aid concert? It was The Who. The Who were the last band. I think you had Elton John and you had Paul McCartney on their own, but The Who were the last band. There's a joke in there, isn't there? Yeah, The Who. Who were the last band? No, it's The Who. Yeah, Who. Who were the last band? Right, number 4. The flag of the USA has the most stars on it out of any flag in the world, with 50. But which country's flag has the second highest? Fair play to you if you get this right. The answer is Brazil. 27. 27 stars. It's who's on first base, Mum. I'm glad somebody got that. Brazil's correct. It's green with a yellow diamond, isn't it? And then it's got a blue sort of planet in the middle, planet-looking thing in the middle, and it's got all the stars in that. Riley, fair play, mate. That's quality. Okay, and number 5, which football team have won the most FA Cups in the competition's history? Now, even if you don't know, really, you could have had a stab at this. But the answer's Arsenal, with 13. I don't know, Annie. Is it a constellation of some description? Let's have a look, see if I can guess. What? Any constellations in there that I can see? Orion the Great Hunter looks like he's on it. Right, 4. Yeah, see, there's the Thames has cost a few people there. The 5 out of 5. Okay, let's go down to business. There's only one reason you're all here, and that is for the bonus round. Now, oh no. Thought I'd lost my lyrics. God, that was lucky. Right, so those of you that have played 0, Blimey. Those of you that have played before will know how this works. What happens is I'll start reading out the lyrics to a song, all right? The first 4 people, and it's on my feed, it by the looks of it, it's shown up different orders on other people's feeds, but on my feed, I can only go on what I see. The first 4 teams to get the song and the artist are through to the bonus round. In the bonus round, you will select one of these racers. You've got red, blue, yellow or green. And now you can see the plank of death. Fire, fire, fire. Nails, nails, nails. Danger. This is the showcase. Here's what we've got tonight. We've got a Friends book, Botham's Ashes, a pool cue, England's the history of the England football team on VHS, Series 1 of Bo Selector, the England T20 World Cup final of 2010, In-Betweeners Series 1 and 2. Now, that is a replica. It's not an original. It's a replica of the World Cup final programme from the 1996 World Cup final. Pictorial history of English football, the Stone Roses and Pulp on CD, a bottle cutter, that's the Star Prize, a selection of Merlin Premier League stickers from down the years. And we've got Javier Margas there, Alvin Martin, Igor Stimac and Peter Butler. You can't pick the wine because that is for the winners. Okay, so, turn myself round. Right, so, here's your first one. First 4 people, song and artist. When the night has come and the way is dark, and the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand. Wuhan Clan are there. You need the artist as well. Sam Cooke. No. Right. This is the danger. Where's my pen? Right. First team through are Wuhan Clan. The answers Stand By Me and the artist is Ben E. King. Jack, are you're I take it you're on Rate Up Arse, are you? Jasper's Corner, 3rd. You are in the bonus round. And 4th on my list the Real Madrid have had a shocker. So Mum's got Sam Cooke, Stand By Me. It's not Sam Cooke. Dad's, I said it was wrong, and then Dad's just spelt, not only has he spelt Sam wrong, he's put Sam. 4th is the Cunning Stunts. So there were people that were quicker. You got Stand By Me, but you need the artist as well. We let Sarah O'Grady off last week, and the reason being is that she's been in the Salvation Army for many, many, many years. However, she was the first person to get the song right, and the artist was the Sex Pistols. So I was so amazed that I just gave it to her. Right. So Wuhan Clan, Rate Up Arse, Jasper's Corner and Cunning Stunts. You're through to the bonus round. Come with me. Oops. Now, I need to clarify that you can only qualify for a bonus round once, because we want to try and get everybody to have a go if we can. So Wuhan Clan were first. So red, blue, yellow or green? Red. Brown. Alfie threw it over the neighbours, Russ. So, yeah, I knew there was only going to be 4 going through. Okay, so second were right up arse. What do you want? Blue, yellow or green? Blue. Blue for Pompey, Darren, yeah? Jasper's Corner, yellow or green? Yellow. Which means Cunning Stunts, you're left with green, who last week, during the pre-quiz preliminaries, was on a 3-race winning streak. So what we're going to do doesn't give you much of an advantage, but we've put red and blue at the front of the grid with yellow and green in behind. Sorry, Darren. Right. Is everybody ready for our first bonus round? I'll try and film this as best I can. Ready, steady, we're off. Right, so they should all go back. So blue's got an early lead into the whirly thing. Where's yellow? Yellow's got stuck. I'm going to have to add it in. But we come into this is the key section now. So we've got green just in front, blue in second, red bike behind. They're coming to the plank of death, past the nails. Oh! Blue wins, green second, red third. That is the danger of the plank of death. Green was miles ahead, and it landed on a nail. Yellow comes in fourth, but blue's the winner. Congratulations to Rate Up Arse. You go through to the chase. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Rate Up Arse. Just a reminder, we've got the Friends book, we've got the Ian Botham book, we've got Bow Selector Series 1, we have the England VHS, we have the England World Cup winning DVD. In between us, Series 1 and 2, Replica England World Cup Final Programme, England book, Pulp Greatest Hits, Stone Roses, a bottle cutter, West Ham stickers. What are you going for, Rate Up Arse? You got an unbelievable array of... Oh, and a pool cue. Don't forget that. What are you going for? Replica England programme is yours. I will flick through it so you can see that it's basically the original, what the original programme looked like, but it's on a lot glossier paper, and it is a replica. But that is yours. Well done, you guys. Okay, so we'll have another race in a minute. The blur of the camera actually made the fire section look really good. As I say, from here it looks like a Chris Dingle or something. Fantastic. And all 4 got to the bottom, apart from yellow that needed a bit of help. Yes, it did, yeah. So, those of you that made it through to the bonus round, you're still welcome to join in the answers for the next one, but it will be 4 new people. You're off to watch Outlander. Imagine seeing the drama of that marble run and then thinking, no, this isn't for us. Shocking. But thank you for coming along anyway. Right. What are we on? See you later though, Annie. Thank you very much for coming. And David as well. Are you both watching Outlander together? Yeah. Lots of nudity. Okay, what I think we'll do is we'll have our first picture round now. Just load it up. Right, so this week it's pictures of bands, all right? So it's going to be a photo of the band, and you just have to tell me who the band are. Now, it's a mixture. I've tried to include as many people as possible, although one of the oldest person has just left. And it's a mixture of 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and up-to-date bands. Okay? So there's 10. And here's number 1. There's your first band. They're not necessarily in era order. They're just random. So that's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Looks like Bob Willis. Number 4. Band/artist, I should have said. Number 5. It does, yeah. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Does anybody want to see any of those again? I know we haven't got the ability to have smell-o-vision, but it smells like a birthday in here. You know when they bring the cake out and it just smells of matches and candles? That's what it smells like. It's when it starts to be like burning hair, that's when it's a problem. Shadows, you can't need number 9, so, but I'll happily put them up again. All of them, Mum? What's the matter with you? I'll just go through them one more time then, because there's lots of different numbers. That's number 1. We'll do 5 seconds on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1, that is. That's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Oops. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. I'll give you 1 minute to think of those. Thought you'd... What did you say, Shaz? Oh, right. Are you talking about Revolution 9? Or number 9? Jackie Tear, number 7. Wow. Yeah. Ooh. Right. Yeah, 7. Have a real good look, is what I'd say. Just maximise it because that actually had the band name at the top there. Have a good look at that, because even though some of their best music was when they looked like that, they looked a lot different when they released their later stuff. Ali, did you want to see Show Us 7 again so you could have a look who Jackie Tear was? Because I thought you might have got that. Right, okay. Is everybody ready for the answers? I want to see everybody put ready, 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 ready. Ready, 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 ready. Okay. Here we go. Really, Russ? Okay. Number 1. That is Earth, Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind and Fire is number 1. Number 2, Guns N' Roses. Number 3, Led Zeppelin. Not sure what it was. Number 3 is Led Zeppelin with Bob Willis. Number 4 is Lewis Capaldi. Number 5 is Little Mix. Shads would have got that. Oasis, which is number 6, I think. Oasis, number 6. Number 7. Type it in if you think you got it. Jackie Tear and the Star Makers. Did anybody get it? Doesn't look like it. That is a very young REM. So that's Michael Stipe there. Mike Mills and Pete Buck and the gang. REM when they first started off. Obviously, you'll know him for being bald. So there we go. I thought that was a good one. Okay. My first ever album that I bought with my own money was these guys on cassette. It's Steps. Steps. Look at that. There's Claire there. Lee, Lisa, H, and of course Faye at the end. The Beatles. Sweeties. Mum, I reckon you definitely got this. That's the Hollies. The Hollies, that's number 10. There we go. Right, so that's the round. Let me know how many you got. And then I think we'll go bonus hunting. Guitar, Tom. What, me on guitar? Not with that hair, mate. I'd say 8's a great score, I'd say. Nice. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even notice that. Well spotted, Dave. Well, I mean, if you didn't get the Hollies, I didn't notice that. Well done, Poirot. Well spotted. Fantastic. You were so excited that you've got a replica World Cup final programme coming, Darren. You can't even notice letters anymore. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. And it's literally there it's literally black and white. It's literally there in black and white. I can't believe that. Anyway, let's go bonus hunting. Trademark from Bean Troker. I'll give him the credit for bonus hunting. Okay. Here we go. Same as before. It'll be the first 4 that have not been... Oh, yeah. Better check on the candles. Yeah, they're doing all right. I've got some wax on the carpet. I'll do that later. Wait till it dries up. So, it'll be the first 4 people that did not take part in the last bonus round go through to this bonus round. Okay, so you can still answer if you want to. But it'll be the first 4 that didn't take part last time. Here we go. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead, in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Right. They're flying in. They're flying in. So, who we got? Crikey. Dad's got the wind. Brilliant. God, well done. Right. I'm just going to say the Tubs. The Tubs were first. Real Madrid were second. Big fact. I nearly do it every time. Big Fact Hunt. Third. Russ was fourth, but you made it through to the last one. Real Madrid, you've already qualified. So fourth was Boom Triker. You're in the bonus round. Blimey, Ian gets a bonus. Whew. Been waiting all week for them, those, Ian, haven't we? Apart from when you played on your own today. Looks like you had a good day today, mate. It's just when you're streaming that you don't get any bonuses. I didn't put them up on the official presentation plinth, did I? Which is the Nintendo Wii. Right, so Tubbs. Who do you want? Blue. Lots of Saints fans picking Pompey tonight. Or are you going on form? Second was Real Madrid. Who do you want? Yellow. Okay. Then we've got Big Fact Hunt. Red. Which means Boom Triker. You're left with green. Right. Excuse me a moment. You can have a look at the fire. Whilst I set this up. It's like Back to the Future, that, doesn't it? Where he goes back. Okay. Here we go. Race 2 in the bonus round. Here we go. Green Gaga. Not greens, Gaga. Not greens. Here we go. We're off. Okay. Wow, blue's gone. Blue's off the circuit. In fact, only one's made it through. The reds. I don't know how that's happened. Surely it's just a formality from here. Not quite as exciting as the others. Could do with him making it all the way to the end, to be honest. Oh! Thought we were going to have no finishes there. But red's the winner. And now we have to look into what on earth happened there. Green's stuck here. Green and yellow. Was that blue and yellow? There's blue. There's blue down there. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Anyway, we'll put them all down. All that matters is red is the winner. We'll see them all to the finish. What an anticlimax that was. I'm really sorry, everybody. And Blues failed to finish twice. What a turnaround in form. For Blue, overconfident, probably went out for beers the night of his victory, and it's cost him. Now then, here's the showcase for Big Fact Hunt. Just to remind you, we've got the Friends book, Botham's Ashes, the Snooker Cube, Bow Selector Series 1, England VHS, England World Cup Final 2020 DVD, In-Betweeners 1 and 2. West Ham stickers. I know you've already got Nigel Winterburn. That's in the bank. That's safe. That's safe. Nigel Winterburn safe. Pictorial, History of English Football, Pulp, Stone Roses, and of course, the bottle cutter. Oh, she's gone for the bottle cutter. Fantastic. I am very pleased to see the back of that. Bottle cutter 1. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Right. It's time for the emoji round. No, it's not. It's time for the top 5 round. Nearly missed that out. We did general knowledge, didn't we? Yeah, right. So this is the top 5 round now. Yeah, that was a Pompey Blue. Okay. So, same as before. For those of you that are new, I'm going to ask you a question, and the answer, you'll have a top 5. So last week, controversially, it was the top 5 oldest shows on the BBC, and I mistakenly put Coronation Street in there. But basically, I'll ask you a question, you've got to put the top 5. Whichever's the most goes in space number 1, so the fewest goes in number 5. So part 1 of the top 5 this week, I'm going to let you have a think about it, because I'm going to go and refill, is I need the top 5 countries by population. Okay? Nick. You're right. Now you know how I feel. So the top 5 countries by population, the most populous at 1, the 5th most populous at 5. Okay? What we'll say is if you get 1 in the correct place, you get 1 point. If you get 1 that's in the top 5 but not in the right place, you get half a point. Okay? If you get all 5 all in the right places, you get a bonus point. So there's a potential 6 points up for grabs here. So top 5 countries by population. Whilst you're thinking of that, here's part 2 of the top 5 round. Same format. I want you to list these animals in order of top speed. So obviously I'm giving you these ones so you don't get a point for getting them in the wrong order. They have to be in the right place for you to get the point. Okay? So put these animals in order of top speed. You might want to write them down. Greyhound, lion, springbok, kangaroo, zebra. Okay. Just before I nip off for a break, does anybody want anything repeated? And I've got to check what on earth happened over here. Circuit's got to go back for retesting. We should have no more issues. Animals. So, I'll give you the animals again. You just got to put these in the order of speed. So out of these 5, which is the fastest? They all finished that time. Put these animals in the order of speed. Fastest first, slowest of the 5 in 5. So, greyhound, lion, springbok, kangaroo or zebra. And then the first one was the top 5 countries by population. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Don't wish to worry you, Mum, but there was a candle just sat on the floor there. It was fine. Did anybody see the cat go through? Feed the cat. Oh yeah, he was trying to go out and poo in my garden, no doubt. Yeah. I don't know if the cat... Knowing the cat, there's every chance it did. Every chance. Where's Blue's gone again? Okay. Right. Answers. Top 5 round. Part 1. I've lost a marble, Mum. Blue's gone. We'll have a look in a minute. I don't think it makes any difference. Dad. Okay. Number 1. The most populous country in the world by population is China. That's number 1. Number 2. China has 1.43 billion people. Number 2. India. 1.38 billion. Number 3 is the United States, 331 million. Number 4, Indonesia, 274 million. And number 5, Pakistan, 221 million. There's another cat. You've just come through. How did you get there? Go on. Off you go. You've already been fed, mate. Wow, there's a blue ball missing. We'll have to go white ball. Okay, part 2. Put these animals in order of speed. Stop messing around, mate. Put these animals in order of speed. So the fastest out of those 4 is the springbok. The second fastest is the lion. The third fastest is the kangaroo. The fourth fastest is greyhound. And the fifth fastest is a zebra. If you get 5 out of 5 in the right order, you get an extra bonus point. If you get 1 in the right place, you get a point. If you get 1 but it's in the wrong place, you get half a point. So I think Jan said you got them all but the wrong way, so you would get 2.5, Jan. You can't get a bonus point for the last one, Ross, because... Oh, no, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. What am I talking about? 12 out of 20. Good effort. Can anybody beat 12... Well, can anybody equal 12 out of 20? Because that's top marks, isn't it? Let me know what you got. 5.5, 6.5, 3.5, 5. Nice one. One second. Right. Here we go. Emoji round. Kangaroo was third on the list. Okay. Oh. How am I going to do this then? Still on my lap. Right, so it's the emoji round now. So what you'll see is 2 emojis, or 3 or 4 emojis, or a number of emojis. And it's sort of like catchphrase. Say as you see. And it should give you the name of a TV show. They're from all over the world this week. So here we go. This is number 1. It's out of 10. Oh, that's just me. Number 1. Even if you've not seen this, you should get that one. Okay. Here's number 2. Share conference. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. That is a belter. I'm really pleased with that one. And number 10. Does anybody want any of those again? Seven. That's 7. Way too fast. Sorry, I forgot your slaw in the north. Sorry, Laura. This is an iPad, Laura. I don't know if you've seen any of these before. So that's number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. That's number 5. That's number 6. That's number 7. That's number 8. That's number 9. And that's number 10. What I'm going to try and do is do what I did last week without you seeing. So I'm going to try and do it so that you can see all of them on one picture. How am I going to do this? One second. And then you've got them on screen for a couple of minutes, and then you can have a good look. God, what have I done here? I think that's whacked. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks, Mum. I will check the candles. The only thing that's wrong with them, Mum, is they're all starting to run out. I'll have to do some new ones. I'll do the new candles whilst you're looking at those emojis. I'm still alive, by the way. I'm just lighting some new ones. dry. Right, that's enough time now. Russ, what I do, hang on. What I do is I downloaded the Microsoft PowerPoint app on my phone, and what I do is I do 10 title pages, and in the title page I just type the emojis and then zoom in and screenshot it, basically. Anybody know how you get candle wax out of a carpet? I'm asking for a friend. It's not happened to me. Daz is confident. He thinks he's got all 10. A comb. Wow. Ice cube. Blowtorch. Yeah. A comb. I'm intrigued by comb. What about ice then comb? Thanks, guys. Don't tell Safe. She said, "Are you sure you should be doing candles?" I said, "It will be fine." "But you're going to get wax on the carpet." I was like, "No, it won't take that long." Wax on the carpet. We don't do any ironing anyway. So what I do is I put things in cat food. I put things in the tumble dryer. If I want to iron all my shirts, I put all the shirts in the tumble dryer and I just chuck a shoe in because it kicks all the creases out. Right, here we go. Emoji round. Oh. So. What have I done there then? Haha. It's alright, we're back. Wax. A friend of mine has a similar problem when his parents are away. So, does the wax stick to the kitchen roll? Is that how it works? Set fire to it. This cat. Oh, it's you this time. Now, you are a lot more flammable than the other cat, so go nowhere near those candles. Right, here we go. Okay, so number 1 was Tiger King. Tiger King. Number 1. Kitchen tea towel and an iron. Right, I'll try that after. Number 2. Black Adder. Black Adder. Will you back me up, Nick? I'm sure you will. You're a reasonable sort of guy. Number 3. Cheers. It's cheers. Number 3. Happy days. There's days on a calendar. I'm not doing... Mum, there's another one to go. I think this is number 5. House of Cards. House of Cards. Nice. Yes, Riley. This is tricky. It's a German goodbye and a dog, but it's not. It's Auf Wiedersehen, pet. Auf Wiedersehen, pet. The next one was, there's the son there, so that must be his father. Father Ted. Father Ted. This is number 8, I think. The royal family. Because there's a family. This is... I've been on this planet for 30 years now, and this is my best work. It's Blind Date. Because that's a blind person's stick, and that is a date. Say what you see. What's Mr. Chips doing? Blind Date. Beauty. Eggheads. Eggheads. And I think that's it, isn't it? That's number 10. Eggheads. Brilliant. Okay. What did you get? I think that's probably that might be the easiest emoji round yet. Mum, which one did you get wrong? Six, 7, 8. Ah, Madmen. Right. Oh, I'm Black Mamba. It works, doesn't it? X-Men. Good thinking. I thought that's the easiest one, Mum. There was literally a father and there was a Ted next to it. It's Father Ted. Bloody hell, Dave. What, X-Men? No, you can't. You've won too many of them for me to be giving freebies away, Wuhan Clan. You started all this mess. Okay. We'll end on the bonus round, I think. So now it's time for a music round with a difference. And I'm really hoping that you're going to be able to hear these. But, as you know, this week we're on YouTube. That's a worry. One second. My charger's plugged in, but I'm on 20% battery. No messing around. We're off. So, as you'll know, we've attempted to do music rounds the last 3 weeks. Now this is on YouTube. I'm not joking. Even though we've got just 23 viewers, I could get sued by anybody if I play their music. So, we've had to improvise. Today's music round is animal noises. Crikey. There are going to be 10 animal noises. All you have to do is tell me what the animal noise is. I got Alfie to pick the 10 animals earlier. So he's picked these 10. So I'll just play... Oh, we don't want to be having adverts. Who puts an advert on an animal noise app? Right, so 10 animal noises coming up. Don't put them in the chat. No, this is the music round. The bonus round will be the last one. Okay, so here's your... I really hope you hear this. Here's the first one. Did anybody hear that? Did that work? This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I mean, if Annie and David left at the marble run, what on earth would they be doing now? That was number 1. Number 2. That's number 2. The cat. He's sat right next to it. Right. That was number 3. That was number 2. This is number 3. That's number 3. This is number 4. That's probably the easiest one of these. Number 5. This is number 6. Number 6. Number 7. Yeah, number 7. Gaviscon or Sidekick, Dave. That was number 7. This is number 8. That's number 8. This is number 9. That's number 9. And this is number 10. Wow. Does anybody want any of those again? All of them. We will. Let's do them all one more time. This is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3. I don't know what Gaga says, Ian. I never see him. Number 4. This is 4. Ooh. Number 5. Number 6. This is number 7. This is number 8. This is number 9. This is number 10. Okay. I'll give you 2 seconds. It does a ray gun, Russ. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, quite right. Used to get them in the. I remember getting one in one of those lucky bags. I remember getting one in there. We weren't allowed guns though, were we, Mum? I'll keep checking the candles. Right. Okay, I think we'll move on then. So, here's your answers. This. Anybody want to have a guess in the chat what that was? Yes, Jill. Proper auntie. Nick Roundtree. Correct. Peacock. Laura. Yes, Laura. Peacock. Yeah. All of the ray guns, spud guns, sticky target guns, we just used to take round Jill's, leave them there, pick it up and go again next time round. Netto had one. What the Netto your Netto supermarket had a peacock. Blimey. Anyway, number 2. That was a hippo. If you got hippo, you get a point. Number 3. Number 3 is a hyena. This is number 4. No, lion is number 4. Number 3 could be Jimmy Carr, couldn't it? Number 5. Number 5 is a sea lion. Sea lion. I cannot accept seal because he is a singer. Sea lion is correct. This is number 6. That's tough because I don't think that sounds like the animal that it is. But if you got penguin for number 6, that's correct. Number 7. That's a fox. Number 7 is a fox. I've got a story about a fox that I think I've got time to tell you. They make very loud screaming sounds when they're mating. And when me and Soph first moved into this house, we opened the window and I was like, I think there's a girl being attacked in the park. So we thought, what do we do? So we rang the police, and we said, I don't want to go down there, and I don't want to go and look and see anything, but there's I think there's a girl being attacked in the park. So they said, right, we're sending people over as we speak. If there is, and they asked me, is there any way you can get any closer so that we can hear the screams? So I walked down the path a bit and walked towards the entrance to the park, and I've heard it going and screaming. I'm getting closer and closer to it, and I've put my torch on to have a look, and on the tarmac football pitch, there's 2 foxes doing it, and that's what the noise was. So I called out the police because I thought a girl was being attacked, but it was 2 foxes doing it. So that was embarrassing. I had to say, I'm really sorry, nothing's happened, it's 2 foxes. Right, anyway, number 8 I think this is. Number 8 is a gorilla. Number 9 is a killer whale. Number 10 is a rhinoceros or a rhino. Let me know what you got. And that's your lot for that round. I think that was quite a hard round, actually. I think 6 is a very good score for that. Very good score. Anything over 4 is good. Bodgy? Brilliant. Owl. I suppose it does sound a bit birdy. Anyway, we're reaching the business end now. What I want you to do is I want you to start totting up your scores. I think we've done all the rounds, apart from the final bonus round. We've got 8 teams that now can't take part in this last bonus round. All right? So here we go. I'm going to read out this last lyric. You just need to tell me the band name and the name of the song. If you're in the first 4 of people that have not yet taken part in the bonus round, you are through to the final bonus round. There is no blue this time because it's gone missing. So it's between white, red, green and yellow. Here we go. Oh, what's occurring? No, it's not that. Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. Right. Katie's got one! Yes! You've been saying for weeks you've wanted to be in this round. Nice. You're in. Sam, second. I think the next person that hasn't been in a bonus round that got it are the Ancients. So basically, there's still one place left for the bonus round. Have a look at the chat. The answer's there. Type it in. If you haven't done a bonus round, you're in. The answer's REM, Losing My Religion. Whoever types that quickest that hasn't been in a bonus round is going in the bonus round. Katie smashed it. Still waiting for somebody to type the answer that's in the chat. Jan! Unbelievable. Well done. Brilliant. There is your 4. Well done, Jan. Jan, you got a chance of winning some West Ham football stickers here. Okay. So, Katie, I think, was first. So, we've got a late substitute. That's this white coloured one here. Yellow, so white, yellow, green or red. My chat's gone down on my phone, so I'm going to have to do it over at the laptop. Wuhan Clan, I'm still looking after it for you. It's still there. Don't worry. Green, Katie. I think second was Sam's team, and I can't remember your team name now because I've moved my pad. Sam, you choose next. Yellow. So green and yellow are out. The Ancients, white or red? Yes, Russ, there's the keyboard, there's the piano. White. Jan, that's cool because I think you put red. Here we go. How's the fire doing? It's alright, there's the wax there, look. Oh no, I nearly dropped the yellow down. Oh! There we go. win, you get a point. Only if you win, nothing for places. Just a little technical hitch. Track here, left corner. Okay. Here we go. Last bonus round of the night. So they're all going to make it down there this time. Yes, right. So yellow with an early lead, followed by red, followed by green, followed by white. Who's going to go down the swelly big first? Red's down first, coming into the plank of death. Red's got stuck. Unbelievable. Yellow's got stuck. White comes from nowhere. Nearly got stuck on a nail into the triangle. Yellow second. What happened to red? Red got stuck. Green got stuck. But white are the winners, which is the Ancients. So the Ancients win the bonus round. If you put white, you get a point. Fantastic. Can't hear me. Did I have my... Oh no, that's a shocker. Sorry. Well, you saw the pictures. White was the winner. It's a shame because that was my best bit of commentary so far as well. Right. The Ancients. Here we go. We've got the Friends book, Botham's Ashes, England video, pool cue. Now, I know you've got a pool table, so you've probably got some decent pool cues already. Bowl selector. I know you guys like bowl selector, so that might be your one. In between is 1 and 2. I'm not sure you'll be too keen on the Cricket World Cup final DVD. Got some West Ham stickers here. Stone Roses or Pulp CD and the England book. What are you going to go for? What are you going for? The Ancients. If you put white, you get a point. Pool cue. I'll even screw it up for you. Now, you also get a bonus piece of chalk to go with the cue. So when, Claire, when we have, I think the party at your guys' house is probably the most eagerly anticipated party in this country. But when we have the official opening, I know you've had your official opening of your pub in the garden, but when we have the family christening of the pub, I'll bring this with me and I'll bring Ian's Banksy print and all the prizes will be coming. But there we go. Right. Okay, so I think that's the end of the quiz. Can you... I know some of you have already done it, but if you could just put your final score in the chat and I'll write them down. No, Mum, because we might have a tie break. $34 and Real Madrid have flunked this week. Ali, 36. Russ, that's a good score. Right up arse, 38. Three Musketeers US, I might you 28. Bean Striker. That is, yeah, that is a 0 to 0 week, that. Katie, 27.5. The Tubbs, 40. Wuhan, 40. Ancients, 30. But a pool cue. 42 to the Animals. Fat kids, 24 and a half. What about now, Mum? Can you hear me now? Oh, you can hear the... I need to stop drinking. I thought you said I can't hear again, but it's the cat. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'll put you out in a minute. Yeah, I've been out. 19.5. Well done, Jan. $24 for Sal. $24.5. I think that's everybody. Which means by 2 points with 46, it's the Cunning Stunts. What a score. And it sounds like it would have been an absolute monster score if it wasn't for the animal round. So well done. Excellent. Right. My battery, because my charger fell out and I didn't realise, is nearly gone. He's not having any fuss off me, even if he is on fire. Right, thank you very much, everybody, for coming along to watch. Before you go, if you haven't done so already, would you mind subscribing to the quiz channel? Oh, you want a bottle cutter instead of the wine? Ali, you chose the bottle cutter. I know that she's been all over that, so we'll see. You can arrange that yourselves. So thanks again for coming, everybody. So subscribe to the video, like the video, donate to the Brodie Fund in the address that you can see at the top. If you haven't done so already, any donations greatly appreciated. Both Brodes, his brother and his parents are in the chat. So yeah, anything that you can possibly give, that would be superb. Next Saturday, Ian, can you confirm at 8 o'clock? I know that there's a lot of people in here that didn't sign up to the last one that would love this evening. Ian Beamtriker, last week's champion, this week's chump, is hosting a virtual racing night next Saturday. I think it's 8 o'clock. Now, yeah, 8 p.m, lovely. So, if you want to get involved, I'll post the link on my Facebook, but Ian might want to do the link to his channel. What are you doing, mate? Excuse me. Right, Ian might want to put the link to his channel onto the chat. But it's a virtual race night. Now, what happens is there'll either be 10 or 15 races, and it's basically you're paying to do a £1 bet per race. If your horse wins, you are paid out the odds that are on the virtual website. Ian uses Ladbrokes, but it's a really good fun evening. It's brilliant. So I don't know if you want to put the link to your channel in the chat, Ian. That'd be brilliant. Ian also does, he streams playing his slots online. That's also brilliant as well. So if you can't get enough of the auntie chat and the family chat that you've experienced tonight, come along again on Sunday, so tomorrow, and you can fill your boots. Is it 7 o'clock start tomorrow? 9 o'clock start on Mondays, 9 o'clock start on Thursdays, and then every other Saturday it's the virtual racing night. So it will be, the next quiz will be 2 weeks from now, and they'll intertwine with each other. I think that's everything. So thanks everybody again for coming along and watching and taking part and putting up with the animal noises round. And we'll see you next time. All the jolly best. See you later.